Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
I will do anything for anyone, but when it comes to Kim Taylor, I just want to know if she's on the level. I don't like being taken for a sucker, that's all.
OK. Forget I even asked you to help me, OK?
Look, it's not the $15 and you know that. She hurt you once, Scott, and I just don't want to see you go through that again.
I wish I'd never told him the truth about Denny.
Well, we both knew you'd have to tell him one day. And he wanted to know the truth.
I phoned her. I needed to talk to someone, a girl, about having a baby.
So?
She didn't make sense.
Oh, I don't believe this. You mean you told Shane I'm not Danny's father?
I'm sorry, Max.
Here. Use it to get yourself some decent food.
Oh, thanks, Scott. You know, I really do appreciate all this.
Yeah. But you're going to have to start making some decisions.
Don't heavy me, I will. It's all such a rotten mess. I wish I'd never met Brad.
It takes two, you know. I'm sorry, it's just that you're going to have to start taking some responsibility.
I was scared. You know what happened when I tried to talk to a doctor before? Anyway, if you're just going to criticise me, go away. I'll manage somehow.
Oh, don't be stupid. Of course I'm not going to leave you. It's just that I'm worried, Kim. I can't keep borrowing money off people without telling them why. And if you're going to have the baby, you can't just rely on me.
Josie's coming over later. Maybe she can help.
And what's she going to do about her baby?
If you hadn't arrived when you did, I'd know. Anyway, I guess I'll find out when she comes.
I hope she can help you.
So do I. Look, hadn't you better go? You're going to be late.
Yeah, you're right. I'm coming back after school because I want to hear what Josie says.
Brad, get out!
Don't be like that. Why did you run out on me, Kim? I didn't like it.
You frightened me.
Yeah, well, I guess I did lose my cool a bit. But you gave me a shock, telling me out of the blue. Forgive me? Come on, love. Let's go back to the squat. Your friends are there.
No, I've got to work things out for myself.
Work things out for yourself? And what about that kid I saw leaving here? Where does he come in?
Leave him out of it. At least he doesn't think he's the only one who knows what's best for me. How did you find out where I was?
Josie.
Great. I thought I could trust her.
But of course you can, love. She was just looking after your interests.
Really?
Look, I know I was a bit out of line. I admit it. But I've got it all worked out now.
Sure, you always have. This is my baby too, and I'm going to have a say in what happens to it.
Hey, calm down. If you want to have the baby, you have the baby. I thought the big problem was money.
You mean you don't want me to get rid of it?
Of course not.
Why the sudden change of heart?
Because I want what you want, love. Look, I know you don't think much of me right now, but I've been doing lots of running around for you, and I've even come up with bucks for you to live on.
I don't understand. You can't afford to keep me.
Trust me. Now get your things together and we'll go. I'll explain everything at the squat.
No, I'm not going back with you, Brad. Explain now.
There isn't time. There's someone waiting there for me. All right, you stay here, and when Josie comes, ask her. She'll explain. And then you'll know just how good I am to you.
Who is it?
Me. We did say 1 o'clock. It's not late, kid.
Josie, why the hell did you give Brad my address? You know I want to keep away from him.
Hang on a minute. Let a girl get her breath. Do you mind?
Come on, I want to know why you told Brad where I was.
Because I knew it was the best thing for you.
Really? I'd rather decide that for myself, thank you.
Oh, come off your high horse, Kim. Brad likes you. He's not going to do anything to hurt you. Okay, so he got a little heavy there for a while. But he's got himself together now and he's worked out all our problems.
How?
Look, kid, what choices have you got? You're obviously not impressed with Brad's original suggestion. So, okay, you go ahead and have the baby.
Yeah, but why has Brad changed his mind? Why is he being nice to me all of a sudden?
If you just shut up, I'd be able to explain.
I'm sorry. I just don't trust him, that's all.
He loses his cool once and suddenly you think he's the pits. Now, do you want to hear the deal or not?
Go on, I'm listening.
Okay, so you have the baby and then you sell it.
You must be joking.
Of course not. Brad's fixed it up for me and he's doing the same thing for you right now.
Oh, Josie, how can you? That is so sick.
Sick nothing, it's smart. Gives the kid a good chance in life. And we don't do so badly out of it either. An income while you're pregnant and a nice lump sum at the end.
I just don't believe this.
Just think, there are people out there who desperately want their own kid and can't have one. Here we are about to have one we don't want. So what harm is there in helping each other out?
It just doesn't seem right, though. I mean, selling babies.
You can sell anything if you've got it and someone else wants it. Anyway, you know you can't keep it. So what else can you do, eh?
Afternoon, Daphne.
Mr. Evans. I'll finish these reports.
Oh, there's no hurry. Come on, sit down for a while.
Well, I do have rather a lot to do.
Nonsense. I ought to know. Daphne, just to satisfy my curiosity, are you still moonlighting?
As long as I do the job I'm paid for, what I do out of working hours is nobody's business but mine.
Well, normally I would agree. But you must admit that your nocturnal activities aren't exactly normal, are they? In fact, I'm sure that the managing director would love to hear about them.
I see. Okay, you can relax. I'm not moonlighting.
Great. That means we can go out to dinner. I'll take you home, and you can change into something really nice, and there'll be nothing but the best for us, eh?
Mr. Evans, we agreed from the start, when I began working here, strictly business.
Well, now that you mention it, I can remember you saying something like that. Maybe tonight was a bit sudden. Keep it in mind, though. After all, you do like your job, don't you?
So what did Josie have to say?
I don't think you're going to like it.
Well, go on, tell me.
Okay. Josie told me why she's having a baby. She's going to give it to a couple who can't have children.
Give it to them.
Or sell it.
You can't be serious. You must have misunderstood what she said. No one would sell their baby.
Josie would, because she's a survivor. I'm going to make sure that I'm one too. She said Brad knows a couple.
You've gone mad.
No, look, it's common sense. Brad's going to give me money each week and I can afford to stay on here and then I can pay you back.
Brad's coming here.
Sure. He's been here once already. This morning. Josie told him where I was. Don't worry. He's not going to hurt me. I'm worth a lot of money to him now.
I can't believe you can't see how wrong all this is.
Where's the wrong? I'm not hurting anybody.
Just making them happy. Anyway, it's the only answer.
I could leave school and get a job, and then you wouldn't have to worry about the money.
God, don't be so stupid. That way we'd wreck both our lives, and I bet by the time I had the baby, we'd hate each other. No, for once Brad knows what he's on about.
There you go, Julie. Thanks for lending it to me. It was great.
That's okay. What has happened to the perfect little housekeeper?
What? Oh, I suppose I've been spoiled, but you can't expect Daphne to do all the cleaning up by herself. Now she's got a full-time job.
Oh, no, of course not. No. But you know, Des, a lot of women do manage a full-time job and a house and a family too.
Oh, hi, Daphne. Can I get you a drink?
No, I don't think I'd better. The new kitchen help might object to having to wash up the glass.
Did I say something wrong? My gosh, just try and get help. Obviously doesn't like people in her kitchen.
I've never seen her like that before. She's usually so, strong.
Never mind, don't worry about her, Des. I mean, I've always known she's been a bit moody. Listen, Des. I mean, I know we haven't been out together with each other for a while now, but you know that dinner head office is having next month?
Yeah.
Hmm? I thought it might be nice if we went together.
So, well, what were you saying?
Des, listen to me, please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, honestly, I don't know what you're getting so concerned about. She's just your tenant. Isn't she?
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, it's just one or two people at the bank keep saying things are happening.
Oh? And where did these rumours start?
You know how discreet I am.
Okay, Julie, I'll come clean with you, but you promise not to tell anybody, all right?
All right.
Usually when Daphne and I meet up in the evening, she rips off all her clothes and we make mad, passionate love on the kitchen floor. I think she was upset because she thought you wouldn't join us.
Oh, that's sick. That's sick.
Now, what is it you wanted to ask?
No way, don't worry. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.
Intentional or not, your telling Shane about Danny was the best thing that could have happened.
Oh, I don't know. I think Maria must be pretty fed up with me at the moment.
She understands. We all know Shane will be back. He just needs time to think about it and sort himself out. What with the accident, a lot's happened to that young man in a very short space of time.
You know, lots happened to all of us, really. I mean, 6 months ago, if you'd told me Paul would be leaving university, I wouldn't have believed you. And, of course, I hadn't met Anna then. But Scott's grown up, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's been a bit quiet lately, have you noticed?
Yeah, he has, hasn't he?
Could be school. He's been leaving early in the morning and coming home late in the evenings for the past couple of days.
Now it looks like time for a chat, hmm? Oh, where's the rest of the family? Because it's suspiciously quiet around the place.
We'll make the most of it because here comes Julie.
Oh, hi, Granddad.
Have a good day, love?
Oh, yes, it was all right until Daphne Lawrence showed up.
Evening.
That was all I needed. Come home to Miss Holier-than-thou Robinson after a day with Mr. Don Juan Evans. Hey, I've got an idea. Maybe I should introduce them to each other. Miss Holier-than-thou, may I introduce Mr. Don Juan? They're such opposites. With any luck, they'd cancel each other out.
Dav, could you tell me what's unearthed this aggressive streak?
Oh, I don't mind telling you, Des, but I warn you, you'll be disappointed. All comes down to the age-old problem. Sex.
Oh, if it's not being too personal, could you be more specific?
Oh, what's the point, Des? Look, you can't help. There's obviously some vibe I must give off. Hey, guys, here I am for the taking.
Yeah, you're not being too clear, but has it got something to do with your job?
You got it in one.
Evans, is he putting the hard word on you?
Oh, he sure is. Recognised me right off. Seen me at some party and knew I was a stripper, and he won't take no for an answer.
Well, you got to stand up for yourself. Show him what you're made of.
Oh, yeah, then I'll get the sack.
Oh, he can't do that. You can take him to court. Sexual harassment, unfair dismissal. You're covered from all of that, and he knows it. Next time he gets heavy, you threaten to call a solicitor.
You know, I reckon you've got a point.
Of course. He hasn't got a leg to stand on.
Hey! Oh, dance to the Seven Veils, eh? Listen, you right?
Sure I am. What's the big idea, sneaking up on me like that? I could have killed myself.
And whose fault would that have been? I mean, how many times do I have to tell you? Use the kitchen steps. Anyway, should have waited for someone to give you a hand.
Who would you suggest? There is a shortage of men around here, in case you hadn't noticed.
Yeah, well, where's your mother?
Late night shopping. Won't be back for ages.
Oh, well, cop hold of this and I'll give you a hand. Listen, you say the other day you reckon you had a pretty good idea where Shane might be. Eh?
Yeah, but I can't be sure. Remember that campsite that we went to after Shane's accident?
Oh, yeah? Reckon he might be there, do you?
There's nowhere else cheap and easy to get to without a car.
Yeah, right. Well, how about making us a cup of coffee, then?
Sure.
Good lad.
Hi.
Hi. You weren't here yesterday.
Got in last night. Hope we didn't keep you awake with our music.
Oh, hey, that was you playing the guitar.
Afraid not. Cindy, come out here a tick. This is the guitar player. Cindy, meet.
Shane Ramsay.
Hi, Shane. And I'm Loris. Breakfast ready? Great. Would you care to join us? Will it stretch to 3?
No, thanks. I've eaten already. Anyway, I'll miss the bus if I don't get on there.
Are you going to the shops?
Yeah. Is there anything I can get you?
Well, as a matter of
You
fact...
shouldn't have asked that.
Okay, well, you make up a list while I get dressed, and I'll pick it up on the way back, all right?
Great.
You're going to be late, Scott.
It's okay. My first period's free study. No one will know if I'm there or not.
You can't afford to take time off. You've got exams coming up.
It'll be all right.
You want to tell me about it?
About what?
You seem to have rather a lot on your mind just lately. I wonder if you might like to talk to me about it.
I'm okay, Dad.
Money problems. Julie told me that she loaned you $20 last night.
I've just overspent a bit lately. I'll pay her back.
Yeah, I know you will. That's not the point, is it? It's you I'm worried about. Where's the old Scott gone?
Come off it, Dad, okay? I've just got a few hassles at the moment. I'll sort it out.
I seem to remember the last time we had a conversation like this, you were worried about Kim. No, you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. But just remember, if you need some help or some advice, you know who to ask, eh?
Thanks, Dad.
Come on, give me a ride to school.
Never again will I be so chivalrous.
I guess it was a bit of a cheek, but we really do appreciate it.
So much so that we've got lunch all ready for you. Sit yourself down.
You don't have to feed me, you know.
We insist. Now sit.
Ah, looks great. Can't say that I find my own cooking very interesting.
I'm a lousy cook myself.
So you girls on holidays?
Not exactly. We've tossed our jobs in.
Yeah, we got really fed up with being stuck in an office all day. We stayed until we'd saved enough to buy this van and then took off.
So what are you going to do?
See Australia, of course.
What about money?
We'll get casual work. Fruit picking, waitressing. We don't care so long as it's not in an office.
Sounds great. Just go where you want to, when you want to.
Like the idea?
Oh, you bet.
Perhaps you should hitch a ride with us.
Me?
Yeah, why not? I reckon the 3 of us would get on great. And it wouldn't be a bad idea to have a man along.
Yeah, it's sure tempting, but I don't know. Well, there's been a few hassles at home, you know. That's why I'm here, just trying to get things into perspective.
Well, you don't have to make a decision now. We'll be here at least a week.
Thanks. But I will think about it.
Hey, Shane.
Dad, what are you doing here?
Son? Oh, I thought I might come over and have a bit of a talk, you know. So, if I'm not interrupting anything.
No. Dad, this is Loris. Cindy.
Hello.
Pleased to meet you. Listen, can we go somewhere private? No offence.
Of course. After you've had your talk, come back and have some lunch, Mr. Ramsay.
I will. See ya. Nice girl.
Didn't expect to see you here, Dad.
No.
I suppose Danny guessed where I was.
Yeah. Listen, Jim told me what happened.
But he promised he wouldn't.
Oh, now, come on. Jim and me are old mates. I think he did the right thing.
Maybe.
Sorry I had to hear about Denny the way you did, though. Suppose you can understand why we didn't tell you.
Sure. Dad, whatever you do, don't tell Danny. He's confused enough as it is.
Yeah.
He couldn't handle it.
Anyway, look, I didn't come down here to talk to you about Denny. It's your mother.
Look, Dad, I want you to know that I don't blame you for walking out on her. I mean, I don't know how she could do something like that in the first place and then lie about it all these years. It's pathetic.
Hey, now, hang on. I still care about your mother, no matter what. And it really hurts me to hear you blame her just because you don't know the full story. Now, hang on. You shot through before you could hear what happened. That's why I come down here. Tell you the truth. It's not just Maria's fault.